Hey MD, this is Paul Del Poso. I'm here at 2010 Mr. Olympia. I had the privilege and honor to get to work the Zero Limits booth with Rodney Roller. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, so it's really cool to be out here in Vegas, be at the Super Bowl of bodybuilding, get to see all these people and learn and take it all in. So I was chosen as the Freak of the Month for November. I met Rodney Roller back in May of 2010. You know, I've always seen his videos online on MD, seen the guy's intensity, thought he was awesome. And, you know, I've tried to replicate some of that intensity in my own training. You know, I talked to him for a little while, and he was interested in seeing, you know, what I can do, my intensity. I sent up some pictures. I actually posted up some pictures on the MD website. And that, you know, I was fortunate enough that allowed me to be chosen as the Freak of the Month. Let me tell you guys a little bit about my competition history. I fell in love with the sport, I'd say, about 10 years ago. And then I finally grew a set of balls to really get on stage in '04. I did the Eastern States up in New York. Fell in love with the whole thing. Contest prep, you know, the struggle that goes on with that, getting in awesome shape. Took a couple years off there, put on some more weight, and then last year I did the Miami Championships, took second in my class. Then I did the Southern States 2 weeks after that, took third in my class. And, you know, I considered that a really good year for me. But I need to fill out, I need to grow. So that's why I've taken the time this year, haven't competed this year. I started using some of Zero Limits products, the Huge Mass and the Engorge have allowed me to actually put on what I consider some serious weight for me, because I've been a hard gainer all my life. I've been able to put on about 15 pounds. You know, a little history on me and my sports background. I played tennis growing up. I was a skinny little kid. Graduated high school at about 135 pounds. 10 years later, I'm 100 pounds heavier. So, I mean, to me, that's incredible. People see me from my past and say, whoa, what happened to you? Hit the weights, fell in love with the sport, and here I am. So my training style, my training philosophy, I guess, is come about from, you know, picking a little bit of here and there, different athletes. You know, I look back to, you know, some of the old school guys, Dorian Yates, with their high intensity training. I follow that. I've tried a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some heavy weights, tried going, you know, heavy for a period of time, see what kind of results I get there. But I've found over the last year and a half, that the high intensity works for me, in combination with, you know, your traditional, four sets, 10 to 12 reps. But, you know, every couple weeks I'll throw in some high intensity, as you'll see in the video, particularly with quads, with legs. I'll do some major drop sets, some monster sets. You'll see I do on the leg press. I work up to, I'll do up to like 60 reps of, 6 plates. Not that heavy weight, but let me tell you, you get on there, you start doing 60 reps, you feel like your legs are going to explode, your glutes are going to explode, your toes are going to explode. You know, a lot of people can't do that. They're not really accustomed to doing that. And, you know, I like it, man. I like to go through that and feel that burn. And you'll even see in the video, I get sick. Puke a little bit. But to me, if I haven't trained, I haven't pushed myself to that limit where I feel sick, I haven't trained hard enough. And, I beat myself up for it. So if I've puked, I've done a good job. I think this year what's really helped me the most in terms of putting on the muscle mass is these products I've used from Zero Limits. The Huge Mass has been a great weight gainer, great anabolic formula of carbs and protein and fat. Before I go any further, let me tell you about the Huge Mass and the difference between this weight gainer and any other weight gainer I've ever tried. You know, the first thing is it doesn't sit in your stomach like a rock. A lot of these weight gainers out there bloat you up. You feel bloated, full, and heavy. This has digestive enzymes. I've actually been using digestive enzymes for the last year or so, and then these products came out with the digestive enzymes inside of them, and it was a perfect fit. So it allows me to get these shakes, multiple shakes throughout the day, not feel bloated, which still allows me to be able to get the food I need, and it's a major difference than any other product I've ever tried. When I met Rodney at the Europa in Orlando, he was telling me about these products that were coming out, and he was telling me about his difficulty in eating. That I could relate with him. I mean, I've always had a hard time eating. Like I said to you, I was a skinny kid growing up. I couldn't eat. Trying to get 6 meals in me, I mean, that was no way that was going to happen. Engorge has allowed me to be able to increase my appetite, really get these larger meals that I need to get in me so I could grow. You know, you can't grow unless you eat, and you know, you can't eat unless you're hungry. And Engorge has really helped me increase my appetite, and it's got the digestive enzymes in there. So not only are you eating more, but you're taking up all those nutrients that you just ate. Another key factor to my intensity is the EpoBlast that I've been using. It's very different than any other pre-workout supplement that I've used. It gives me, not to mention a great pump, great intensity, but it gives me great mental clarity. It lets me focus in my workout, really focus on the intensity. You know, you're sitting there, you're trying to blast out 60 reps. You know, you got to dig deep. Now, you know, not just with your legs, but in your head. You got to get past that pain. And, you know, this product has allowed me to do that. You know, I'm in there every day. I mean, I use the product every day. I'm in the gym, you know, 5, 6, sometimes I'm crazy, 7 days a week. You need something. You know, I work all day. I need a little pick-me-up. This allows me to get that drive, get me past that sticking point so I can have an intense, serious workout, as you guys will see. So I'm featured in November's issue of Muscular Development in the Rodney Roller section in the back. You know, you guys will see, any of you hard gainers out there, it's possible. You know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I used to pick up MD and look at these giant monsters and say I'd never be close to that. And you know what? 10 years later, I'm a little bit closer. You know, I've been fortunate enough to be able to work with some good guys this year, meeting Rodney Roller, being able to work with Zero Limits. You know, I encourage you guys out there, you skinny, hard gainers out there, to post up your pictures on MD in Rodney Roller's section. And, you know, maybe you guys will have an opportunity to be working with a great company like this. So post those pictures up, and you skinny guys out there, I'm telling you, work hard, eat a lot, and you can put on 100 pounds like I did.